21-0 our score after one.
Score Browns 21, Buccaneers nothing.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Let's go. Max 22, Max 22. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Alert. Max 22 is coming, 22 is coming. Max.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the #1 thing he does best is tackle.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Switch. Shoot.
Here's Brady. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Check three.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Open man has got one. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
On first down, it's Jones. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady stepping up. He'll try and run. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
29 is the mic. Hey, both 66. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 97 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Cody Parkey lining up for the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this one caught by Cameron Brate. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Slide. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Adrian Claiborne. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Mike's 50, Mike's 52.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Watch it. Back, rim.
Brady being chased out left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Rip left, rip left.
Throwing again. Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up first and 10.
Regular. Real.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
You're not ready. 45. Mike, 45.
Here's Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
3 down. Hey, check.
Now Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, check Mike, 45.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even. Under 3 now. 10.
Shotgun now for Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Here's nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Ocean from residence.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the 41, Brady. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
That's 22, that's 22. Coming to you, coming to you. Shit. Check 52. 50.
To throw, it's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Sugar. Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Well, bandit.
Throwing on second and long. Brady, this into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Watch the screen.
Now Brady. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. The 40. The 20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there, and what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Browns 42, Buccaneers nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Brady now to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 27. And he takes this one back end zone, and the